this is Pete from EuroVersy, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the ESCZ that happened today over in Czechia. Um, Yesterday, I did a reaction video to one of the songs in the competition and talked about how I didn't get it. And in this video, we're going to learn about why I've changed my mind about that. I think the first thing to say about this final was that it was actually really enjoyable. Now, there's been a lot of reservations about whether this is being aimed at the fan audience and whether the 70% vote share is aimed much more at fans than it is as actual Czech citizens. But as a fan watching it, despite the budgetary limitations and the small studio, this was actually a really enjoyable 35 minutes of television. The five songs presented really quite simply, presented one after the other, with a host who I thought was pretty affable. There were certain things that I thought he did were pretty cringy. I thought the pretending to speak to his mum on the phone after the song was performed, I thought that was a bit cringe. But other than that, I thought he did it really well. There was a real sort of almost like Saturday Night Live, like a guest introducing an act. There was a sort of SNL sort of feel to the way he was introducing the songs. And again, a bit of a sort of Jules Holland sort of feel, like, it was a bit like Jules Holland's cool nephew had turned up to sort of do a music show. Or if you want to be really mean, you could say it was sort of like a guy whose parents had gone on holiday for 2 weeks and he'd just taken over the house with a load of people. But no, I thought it was an enjoyable piece of television for the budget and for the audience that it was being aimed at. I thought it was really, really, really enjoyable. And it was clearly for the fans. And I know that this is a bit of a gamble, that you're trying to rejuvenate the Czech contest so that Czech citizens are more likely to get involved in future years by letting an international audience decide the song. And I think they think that getting success at the international level means that it will translate back to Czech citizens getting more involved in it in future years. So I think, hopefully they've got the acorns of something that's really good here. As for the songs, I thought there were three really good songs. Pam Rabbit, I thought was a really good song. It was a toe tapper. I thought Rodan, again, he had a really nice song that was really well performed, quite simply performed and simply staged. I thought that was really nice. And again, got my toe tapping and a really interesting topic as well. The idea of being an introvert in a party. I thought that was great. And then My Sister's Crown. Now, I watched the video of that song a few days ago, and I wasn't impressed by it. I didn't get it. I thought it was all substance in the music video and that the song itself was not very good. And actually, what I've realized is if you take that video away, you've actually got a very good song. And I really enjoyed it. And there was something about putting all six artists on a very compact stage and just making it about the song that I think actually brought it out. Clearly nervous, clearly vocal performance, you know, not as good as it could have been, but take away that distraction of that music video and everything that the music video is trying to tell you. And actually, I thought you had a really nice song that was really well performed, and they sort of believed in it. Putting the politics and some of the unpleasantness that's gone on Twitter to one side about it, I've gone from sort of going, I don't get this, to, yeah, this is probably a song I would listen to. Pam Rabbit edges it slightly for me, so Pam Rabbit is my favourite, but the song My Sister's Crown has gone up in my estimation, so compared to the reaction that I had yesterday. All in all, I thought, compared to the glossy, high-budget programmes, this was an enjoyable half an hour of television, and I think they've done really well in the circumstances that they had. So good luck to them. The results will be interesting next week. I think this may be a bit of a foregone conclusion, but yeah, I think they've done. I think it's been a really good job, and I think Czech television should be congratulated on what has been a good half an hour of TV. If you like this, like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back with more reactions and daily ukulele playing. See you soon.